The sky was clear just moments before. Then, out of nowhere, a bolt of lightning struck, splitting a tree in half. A young boy should have been standing right there, but in the strangest twist of timing, he wasn't. Was it chance or something greater? The day began as ordinary as any summer afternoon. The sun shone over the small town, and children played freely in the park. Among them was 13-year-old Daniel, carefree and full of life. He loved climbing his favorite oak tree, an old giant that stood at the edge of the park. But on this day, something unusual tugged at him. He had already started toward the tree, sneakers crunching on the gravel, when he heard a faint call. It was his mother's voice, telling him to come help her carry groceries from the car. Normally, he might have ignored it for a few more minutes of play, but for reasons he couldn't explain, Daniel turned around without hesitation. That single decision would save his life. As he walked away, clouds that had seemed distant only moments before began to roll in with startling speed. The sky darkened. A breeze turned to a gust, sending leaves spiraling across the ground. And then it happened. A crack so loud it shook the air. A bolt of lightning tore down from the heavens and split Daniel's oak tree in two. Neighbors ran outside, shaken by the sound. Splinters of wood were scattered across the park. Smoke rose from the shattered tree trunk. Where Daniel would have been sitting, nothing remained but charred bark and broken branches. Daniel stood frozen beside his mother, groceries forgotten at his feet. He realized that just seconds before, he had been headed directly into the path of destruction. His knees trembled, not from the storm, but from the weight of what had just been avoided. His mother clutched him tightly, tears streaming down her face as she whispered over and over, "Thank God you listened." Some neighbors would later say it was luck, but to Daniel and his family, it felt like something far greater. The call of his mother, the unusual readiness to obey, and the perfect timing of his steps away from danger. None of it seemed random. It felt like a hand unseen had moved events into place. The storm passed quickly, as summer storms often do. Within minutes, the sky cleared, and sunlight broke through the clouds. But for Daniel, the world looked different now. He could not stop thinking about how close he had come to disaster, and how narrowly he had been spared. He felt a quiet conviction that his life had been preserved for a reason, though he did not yet know what that reason might be. His mother, too, carried the weight of that moment. She spoke of it often, telling friends and family, it wasn't just chance. Something made him turn back. Something saved my boy. And as Daniel grew older, he would return again and again to that day, the day lightning struck the very place he was meant to be. For him, it became a reminder that our steps are often guided in ways we cannot see, and that even in the blink of an eye, divine timing can change everything. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Lanes and Lanterns. Every story we share is a reminder that the unseen hand of fate, or perhaps something greater, is never far away.